You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started. What is going on, gents? It's RPM here, reporting from Radio Central. I have a very interesting Aita, or Am I the Asshole, Reddit post that was sent to me by Lex Luthor, and it was published one day ago. Now, the question that is put to the public: am I the asshole for not paying more than a small amount for my wife, who is from the U.S., after the divorce, because I'm from a country which doesn't require that? Well, I'm going to give my answer after I finish reading this post. I am a foreigner, was 22, dated a girl, was 20, from the U.S. for a couple of years, then we married. I wanted to move back to my home country and told her I would wait if she wanted to finish college before moving with me. She said it was fine and dropped out, although it was her last year. That right there is a huge red flag. You should have not given her that option. You should have told her, look, you will finish college before you come to live with me in my country. Now, at this point, I wasn't just a 24-year-old foreign dude. I was a 24-year-old foreign dude with extremely wealthy parents, so she knew she was coming to a luxurious lifestyle. Stop right there. Right there, she knew she had you on the hook. She knew her plan was obviously to get as much as she could out of her parents through you as possible. So hopefully, in your country, divorce rape is not a thing, which it sounds like it's not. Anyway, fast forward to last year. I'm 32 and she is 30. So she tries to do the 10-year thing, I'm thinking. And I can't say much good things about her for the past 4 years. She didn't really do anything with her time. I offered her many business startups and she refused. Yeah, she got way too comfortable living a luxurious lifestyle as long as you were providing for her. So why would she go to work? Once again, that should have been a huge red flag. The moment she said, I'm not going to work, I'm going to refuse any business offering, you should have set the plans in motion to put her out. And she topped it all off with cheating. Wow. 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 And people are still trying to figure out why the marriage rate is at the lowest it's ever been in recorded history. Now, we can solve this by making one simple adjustment: end no fault divorce. End it. Hell, put the stipulation in that cheating, infidelity, is automatic divorce. Automatic. Anyway, then when divorce procedures began, she had some weird idea about divorce and thought just because we were married in the U.S., I would be obligated to pay her alimony in my country, and that 50% of my assets were being split up with her, although here we don't have alimony. It's just that the woman usually gets some $10,000 and that's it. Oh, oh, I know that this woman is feeling the burn. Why? Because that's something that is typical with a lot of women who marry foreign men. They honestly believe that the U.S. laws apply to other countries. No, it doesn't. She's finding out the hard way. This is going to be her reality check. So when she found out, she went mental and started screaming and crying and telling me that I ruined her and her child's life. She had a kid when she was 18. Okay, stop, scratch, Gentlemen, trust me when I tell you this. A woman with children should never, ever be given your gift of commitment. I'm going to say this one more again. A woman who comes to you with a child should never be given the gift of your commitment. Went down that road myself and trust and believe it is the weakest position that any man can put himself into. The role of a stepfather. Never, ever do that. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Even if she's a widow, doesn't matter. A woman with kids should never get your commitment. The most she should be is recreational use only. And gentlemen, do not be afraid to tell her exactly where her position is. You're coming to me with a kid. You will never get my commitment. Nope. I am far too valuable to be raising another man's child. I'm too valuable for that. So yes, the stepfather is the worst position that a man could put himself in. Now, I'm not going to sit back and say that there was not a time where being a stepfather was considered an honorable thing. However, those days are far behind us. So don't do it, gentlemen. Don't do it. The whole, a real man would take care of a woman with kids, or we're a package deal. You tell that woman, you're not the one. You're not going to accept that. I'm not coming with kids. You're not going to bring kids to me. Anyway, back to this post. I rented them an apartment to live in and paying their bills until the pandemic clears. Then we are continuing the divorce procedures. Will I be the asshole for sending her and her child back to the U.S. with $10,000 and nothing more? No. No, no, hell no. He's not going to be the asshole. This woman right here proves that you can take a woman who has nothing, pretty much elevate her into a position to where she doesn't have to work, and it's still not good enough. It's not. Insatiable is the word for women. You can give them everything, they still want more. Gentlemen, stop giving. Stop giving. The modern woman is so undeserving of your love and commitment. Don't give it. And yes, we men do love harder than women. Why? Because we understand that love, one of the biggest components of true love, is sacrifice. Women will not sacrifice for men. We men will sacrifice even for a random woman. Why? Because of quote unquote white knight syndrome. Anyway, yes, we men do love harder and deeper. However, more and more men are starting to realize this and saying, no, the modern woman is completely unworthy of it. Hell, I saw a video from AMS, a couple of days ago, where he outright said, men don't need women. Yes, more and more men are finally coming to the realization men desire women. Women need men. But more and more men are saying, no, I'm not going to answer that call. These women are unworthy. And ladies, this is all your fault. You kept pushing. You kept using the family court and children as weapons. You kept using divorce as a wealth transfer system. So now enough men have finally said, yeah, nope, I'm not getting married. Now, make no mistake about this, ladies. You can sit around and say, well, I'm choosing not to get married all you want. We all know that that's a falsehood. That is projection. A woman who has not been married has failed in life. Men, since we're the givers of marriage, we can say, okay, we're taking our chips and we're leaving the poker table. And we can still be good. A 50-year-old bachelor is always going to be more highly prized than a 50-year-old woman who's never been married. People are going to look at her as a failure. Doesn't matter what position she achieves in life, she will still be viewed as a failure. You are a spinster. No man deemed you worthy enough to get that marriage commitment. So yeah, you're a failure. But anyway, not to stray too far from this post. No, this guy is not the asshole. The fact that he's even giving her $10,000, he's being generous. He truly is. Personally, I say you should send her ass back with absolutely nothing. Let her go. Send her ass back. But, as we all know, the American society has always been about shaming men into positions that we don't need to be in. You know, using things like the church. Man, I was watching Coach Greg Adams' video yesterday and I damn near fell out my chair when he started talking about the church. And God said you need a woman in order to be a real man. You gotta get that woman. Make that woman happy. That way you can fulfill your role as a man. Fuck out of here with that shit. But yeah, wherever country this guy's from, it's a pretty smart country. Why? Because divorce rate does not seem to be a big thing over there. But all in all, this guy's not the asshole. In fact, he's being too generous. But if his laws in his country say, give her 10 grand and send her on the way, well, he's following the laws of his country. It is what it is. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Read this Reddit post. And ladies, the power is still metaphorically out. And women like this, red pill even more men. Because guess what's going to happen? If this is a Reddit post, you're going to have at least one man who looks at this and says, nah, fuck marriage. I'm not doing it. Nope, nope, Nope. So yeah, your marriage hustle, that's pretty much gone out right along with it. That's all I got to say for this one. RPM, I am